he never imagined it. The moonlit beauty he'd been searching for all these years, the legendary goddess of the night, turned out to be a brothel madam. Once, she'd even been chosen by the emperor himself to entertain foreign envoys as a courtesan. But what she didn't know back then was that her beauty would come back to haunt Jinshi 50 years later. Now, an envoy from that same country has returned, demanding to meet the fabled Moonlight Fairy. The problem, he doesn't remember her name, only that she was a woman of the pleasure quarters. So, Jinshi turns to Mao Mao for help once again, and to his shock, Mao Mao calmly says, "Oh, I know exactly who that is. She's the madam of the Green Pavilion." Jinshi is floored. He thinks, if I offer enough money, she'll come. But there's a problem. The madam is now an old woman. How could she possibly receive a royal envoy? To make matters worse, the envoy is infuriatingly picky. No matter how many beautiful women Jinshi brings, he rejects them all. Watching him grow desperate, Mao Mao decides to step in. When the old madam hears about the situation, she smiles proudly, for it brings back memories of her own legendary night. Back then, when the capital had just been relocated, and the palace was still under construction, the grand banquet for the envoys had to be held outdoors. As the top courtesan of the flower district, she was chosen to lead the ceremonial dance. Her figure was flawless, her movements elegant and serene. The court went to extreme lengths to make the night perfect. They even made sure no insects marred the moonlit trees. But on the day of the performance, saboteurs struck. Someone had smeared crushed insects on her costume, turning the fabric pitch black. Yet, with the grace of a true professional, using her silk ribbons to hide the stains, no one noticed a thing. Later, she revealed a treasured painting, a portrait of the Moonlight Fairy, drawn by the very envoy she'd once enchanted. But now, that same radiant woman was nothing more than a shrewd old madam guarding her fortune. Jinshi, realizing this, thinks quickly. Perhaps they could find someone who looks like her. Mao Mao shakes her head. That's impossible. She says, finding a look-alike would take forever. Instead, she proposes something bold. Forget the face. Find someone with a similar presence. And then, an idea strikes her. She knows just the right person. But will Jinshi agree?